Happy Read Across America Week! Boys and girls, teachers, faculty, staff, Team SISD, I'm here to read you a book that really hit my heart. This is actually from one of our own. I worked with this amazing gentleman back at one of our schools, Chester, Jordan, and I just wanted to share some great information with you, and always to lead with your heart, and always to make sure that we're doing the right thing, even when nobody's watching. So this book brings us right back to that. So with that, I have a nifty little mirror that I have. It's always with a heart, and it's even cracked and broken because sometimes we look in the mirror and sometimes we don't like what we see, but there's always a way to fix it. I don't know if you know that even mirrors are able to be fixed. So please join me in this read and always lead with kindness, empathy, and understanding. The book is called Do You See the Real Me? Through My Obesity. And this is written by Albert Mendoza and illustrated by Victor Mendoza. And with that, obesity, that's like, what is that, Miss Macias? Truly what that is that somebody's different. So think of it that way. Whenever there's somebody different, what can we do to make sure that everybody feels as one? We have our buddy benches at many of our schools. We have our think stations, and we have our buddies. Sometimes we have new students coming in, like our military connected families, coming in new to our schools. They don't know about El Paso. They don't know about our amazing schools. And it's about bringing everybody together to always do the best for everybody here in our amazing district. So with that, let me go right to the first page. There are a lot of kids who are good at sports like me, but sometimes I get overlooked because of my obesity or because I'm different. Obesity is another word for overweight or fat. Last year was hard because I was never picked at all or always picked last. This year is different, and I'm starting to see. If I could be anything, I would want to be more like my friend Lee. I don't want to be like Lee because he is popular or funny. I want to be like Lee because he respects everyone and never laughed when other kids made fun of me. And that is so important, boys and girls, that we're always looking at ways that we could help each other. And sometimes, yes, somebody might fall and you might laugh, but always help them, pick them up, and make sure that they're okay. So it's always important to look out for each other, because guess what? Sometimes somebody's going to be looking out for you. I don't want to be like Lee just because he makes everything look easy, or he is a black belt in karate. I want to be like Lee because he always credits me for his success in football, and he picked me to be his sparring buddy. I don't want to be like Lee just because he rocks the 6th string or sings in key. I want to be like Lee because he helped me start up a band and still jams with me. So that's the key, that we always bring friends together and do things as well as we can, but always with the intent of helping each other. I don't want to be like Lee just because he is the captain of the soccer team or the fastest on the swim team. I want to be like Lee because he asked me to be goalie, and before practice makes cannonballs with me. I don't want to be like Lee just because he has the best video games and paint guns. I want to be like Lee because he shares. And on my birthday, he took a bullet for me during a paintball run. Don't get me wrong, I like to be me, but this is the first time in my life that I have a friend like Lee. He never overlooked, judged, or doubted me. And that is very, very important, that we are who we are, and we don't want to be like anybody else. We are important, and everybody should value everybody else, but it's really nice to always have friends that are willing to dodge a paintball bullet for you, and always willing to help when it's necessary. It's always important to do the right thing, boys and girls. Sometimes it's easy to hashtag and look at the internet and put things on Facebook because you're not in front of people, but it hurts. And you never want to hurt anybody. So again, you want to be a good friend, but you always want to be you. You want to be yourself. I want to be like Lee because when the bullies came, he had my back and always defended me. Now, I want to say that again. He always defended me. What that means is not putting our fist or our hands on one another, but he probably spoke up and he went and asked an adult. Remember here in our amazing district, we have amazing teachers, cross guards, monitors, our bus drivers. We have our amazing police officers, our administrators. We even have amazing parents that volunteer to help us. There's so many people here to always ensure that we're doing the right thing. So by standing up, it doesn't mean putting hands on each other. It means doing the right thing and asking others to help. Lee considers himself lucky to call me his friend. I think Lee is lucky to have parents who showed him how to treat others and be a good friend. If Lee could only see what his friendship means to me, then he would realize that I'm the one who feels lucky. If I could be anything in this world, I would like to be as friendly as my friend Lee, because unlike the others, Lee was always able to look past my obesity and see the real me. And that's what's very important, that we're always looking past differences, that we value each other for who we are, and that we're always looking, again, in our mirror. Even though it's a little broken, we always do the right thing because we do it with heart, we do it with passion, and we always value each and every one of us that's different. And not just that, we're always very proud of who we are as we lead with our heart, our mind, and do great things, boys and girls. Continue to read across America, but do that every single day. And Team SISD, we value you because you know and you always put our students first. Have a great week.